Okay, hello again and welcome to this episode of Sailor's Fancy Work. I got order from a customer to put some fancy work on his boat tiller, and the only orders that I got was that I can use my own imagination for the design, but it shouldn't be too expensive. So I'll do some design that's quite fast to do, so I decided to go with a HalfMoku. I don't know how it's pronounced, Moku. But anyway, with a couple of Turk's heads in the ends. So, this is my way of doing a HalfMoku. Okay, so the first thing to do is to create a bit more friction, since this is very slippery tiller, and for that I use my good old hockey tape. And that's just to create some friction so the knots will hold more nicely. Okay, then to calculate my length of the cordage, I'll make just a dummy first here, about 5 centimeters, and then I can calculate how much cordage do I need. Okay, so that would be about 20 meters. So I have two hanks of 10 meters, 2.5 mil cordage. Okay, so I'll just tape my ends here to start with. And so it's hitching time. I think I can get a bit closer. So basically, HalfMoku is quite similar to French hitching or spiral hitching, whatever you want to call it, where you just do your hitches in one direction. But here you have two cords hitching, with one to one direction and with the other one to the other direction, and then changing the directions to get the HalfMoku pattern. So I'll just simply make my first hitch here. Try to start in the middle. And then, in turn, one hitch this direction, and the other hitch the opposite direction. And the only trick here is to get even tension on both directions so that you get the same pattern. it's good to look from above to see that you are proceeding at the same speed to both sides. And like always, checking out that everything lies nicely and evenly, one knot at a time. Maybe one more hitch. Now I've reached about halfway down, so I'll change the direction. If I would continue that direction with this one, that would create a full moku. But I want to keep the underside of the tiller as smooth as possible, so that's why I chose the half moku. Oh, that was the last one, so this one in turn. So I'll change the direction of hitching back up. Simple as that. And same with the other one, changing direction. And then we'll continue. Okay, and here we have the middle point where these strands cross over. So this crossing I try to keep straight in the middle. Actually make a mark there. Now you could of course count all the crossings here to get the same number, but I play it by the eye. So continue this one there and continue this one there and then cross back up. And just to keep an even look, I like to cross always on the top from the same side. ran out of cordage anyway. But that's no big deal. Just splice in a new length. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just open up my strands. Now, in order to keep my splice as little as possible visible, I use long splice. It shouldn't be too difficult. Just marry my strands here. This is the most difficult part. So to keep it as little visible as possible, I splice the ends 01 under 2, backing up the strand. And that hides the splice quite nicely. So, good to go again. Now here I'm so close to the end, so it's easier to do the hitches over the end simply. Same the other one. And the last hitch. So, I'm ready for my Turk's heads. And just to keep things simple, I thought about going with 4 lead 5-bite Turk's heads here in the ends.